U.S. President Donald Trump arrives in South Korea, the final stop on his Asia trip. It may also be the most momentous stop, as in just a day, he'll be meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping ahead of the APEC summit, at a moment of heightened tension between the two powers. Even up to the last minute, trade friction has been building, with the U.S. putting new bans on Chinese telecom gear Tuesday. But Trump says he looks forward to speaking with Xi.
President Xi of China is coming tomorrow here, and we're going to be, I hope, making a deal. I think we're going to have a deal. I think it'll be a good deal for both. And that's really a great result. You know, that's better than fighting and going through all sorts of problems and, you know, no reason for it. I think it's going to be a great deal for both. So I'll be meeting him.
It's not just trade that may be on the agenda. Geopolitics, too, could come out. One question on the minds of journalists traveling with Trump is whether Taiwan will come up in his meeting with Xi. China claims Taiwan has vowed to use force to take it if necessary and would like the U.S. to openly oppose its independence. Earlier on Air Force One, Trump told reporters he's not sure.
I don't know that we'll even speak about Taiwan. I'm not sure. I mean, he may want to ask about it. There's not that much to ask about it. You know, Taiwan is Taiwan. But the beautiful part about Taiwan, frankly, and they understand it, is we're bringing a lot of those chip makers into the United States. If you look at the #1 chip maker in the world, they're building a massive factory in Arizona.
Taiwan's National Security Bureau, though, does foresee Taiwan on the agenda, saying Trump previously said he would talk about Taiwan with Xi. Though Taiwan's own APEC delegation won't have any input in what Trump says, the Bureau thinks the U.S. won't change its policies to please Beijing.
会不会有一些涉及台湾的议题？那看起来是会的哦，因为川普总统对外说明是说会触及到台湾的议题。那不过这个部分应该委员也有注意到，那个 Rubio 那个国务卿也有提到哦，美方不会以台湾议题来换取中共的贸易优惠的待遇。那这是他的官方宣示。那而且另外我们来判断，假如说台湾议题真的是列为川习会的议题的话，那美方的幕僚应该会有一些相关的作业哦，针对美国对台政策的立场应该会有一些表述。
The stakes are high for host South Korea, too. With U.S. tariffs shaking up world trade and geopolitical tensions brewing in Seoul's own backyard, South Korean President Lee Jae-myung is appealing to APEC's importance as a multilateral forum.
In an era where protectionism and prioritization of national interests are on the rise, making immediate survival seem urgent, words like cooperation, mutual prosperity, and inclusive growth may sound hollow. Yet, paradoxically, it is in times of crisis like these that the role of APEC as a platform for solidarity shines even brighter.
But Seoul will have to pull off a delicate dance to make a success of this summit.
Given
the deepening U.S.-China rivalry, Beijing sees strengthening cooperation and improving ties with South Korea and Japan as essential to advancing its diplomatic interests. So at this APEC summit, alongside the U.S.-China leaders meeting, China is likely to focus on managing its relations with both Seoul and Tokyo. If South Korea, as the chairing nation, can effectively navigate and balance its relations with the United States, Japan, and China, it may play a key role in preventing the further polarization of regional blocs around the Korean Peninsula.
On top of all this, North Korea has chosen today to test-fire cruise missiles, a reminder that the U.S. and China aren't the only geopolitical challenges in the region. It will be a tricky several days before the summit draws to a close on November 1st. Fuhua and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.